markets are doing. We're going to talk today a little bit about all the news of a impending housing crash and a flood of foreclosure. It won't take us long to get through it. They're all doing the same thing, every county. Yeah. So you're going to see a lot of blue here because buyers are going to look at pricing one way, sellers are going to look at it another way. So it could be red if you're a seller, being bad news. It could be green if you're a buyer. But let's break it down real quick. So in Collin County, our sales price to list price has dropped down to 1.1% over list. So just a tad over 1% over list price. And that is down nearly 4% just from last week. I went back and looked at our report from last year, and in Collin County at this time last year, we were at 105.6%. Days on market jumped up to 10 days on market in Collin County. That's up 3 days. Last week we were at 7. Supply went up half a month, 2.5. New listings came on was 441 versus 385 sold last week. So fewer came on the market than last week, and we sold a few more. So that tells you that it is tightening. Denton County, always trending much like Collin, at 101.2% or just 1.2% over list. That's a drop of 3.2% from last week. Days on market ticked up 1 day to 8. 1.9 month supply is up half a month, or excuse me, over half a month, 0.6 of a month. New listings in Denton County was 467 versus 338 sold. The sold's about the same. Listings down once again. Last year in Denton County, you were at 104.9 and 5 days on market. Dallas County, we're at 1% over list at 101. That is down 2.1%. Days on market up 1 day at 8. Also 1.9 month supply. That ticked up 0.3 of a month. And then new listings in Dallas County was 586 with 541 sold. So once again, very similar, about the same amount number sold, but not as many coming on the market. Grayson County drops back down to 98%. This time last year, they were at 99.3. We were talking about it was the only county you were going to get a home under list.
Under list, yeah, for sure.
So 98% has brought that down 2.3%. They were over list last week. Days on market ticked up to 14. So that's 3 additional days, 3.4 month supply, which is the highest month supply we've seen since we've started our report. That went up nearly a month in Grayson County. New listings was 98, sold was 51, trending very close to last week's. Let's look at Tarrant County, 101.1% or 1.1% of list. That's down 2.1%. Days on market 8, that ticked up 2 days. 2 month supply ticked up 0.4. New listings 703 versus the solds of 622. And it sounds like the other counties trending. We're having fewer come on the market, but we're selling just about the same amount per week. Over in Parker County, like Grayson, that rural county now is down under 100%, 99.8%. That is a drop of 1.7% from last week. Days on market is 13. That ticked up 2, also very close to Grayson's 14 days. And a 3.4 month supply, which was ticked up nearly a month. New listings here was 112, which was almost exact pairing as last week, with a sold of 86, very close. And in Rockwall County, just east of Dallas, paying just over list at 100.3%. That's down 1.7%. Days on market 14. That is up 5 days. 2.9 month supply ticked up 0.6. And the new listings there, just like 82, very close to last week's, and 92 versus 46 sold, doubled. So Anyway, I think the story here is prices are leveling out. They're not crashing. You don't see many of these under, list price.
Right.
But I wouldn't be surprised if next week all of these aren't at the 98 to 99%. So just wouldn't surprise me watching the market like I do daily. So as Chris said, the market's basically, it's just kind of balancing out to a normal type market, where you're going to have to look at 30 to 45 days on the market to get a contract. A few more showings. Yeah, your agent making more phone calls, looking for that right buyer for you.
Yeah.
So
Hey, in general though, right? It's still a seller's market.
Yeah.
Until we see an inventory or supply get up to that 6 month or over the 6 month.
Exactly.
Right? Okay.
And we're still quite a ways away from that. So we gave you a lot of news today. We gave you a lot of data. Hopefully you will use it to spread the real news, not the fake news.
For sure.
Because there's a lot of that floating around. You want to get in touch with Amy or I, it's 469-369-0873. Mr. Madrid at 214-734-1531. Ready to make mortgage magic happen for you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So anything before we get off of here?
There's another big report coming out tomorrow. So hopefully the trends continue and we continue to see, rates come back down. So yeah, the overall consensus right now is we are floating until jobs report comes out tomorrow. So that'll give us another indicator. So
all right, everybody have a great week. Get in touch with Chris and I this weekend if you're ready to jump into the market. It's a good time for buyers. It's still a good time for sellers. Everybody's making their money, I think. So all right, have a great day.
see you guys.
We're out.
Later.